Welcome to my channel Young and the Restless Official, where you can get news about. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow, and I am your buddy. Now let's get started. The Young and the Restless spoilers for Thursday, March 14th reveal that Abby Newman Abbott, Melissa Ordway, struggles to keep the peace. Ashley Abbott, Eileen Davidson, sends Tucker McCall, Trevor St. John, mixed signals. Meanwhile, Daniel Romalotti, Jr., Michael Grazadii, is forced to make a tough decision. Keep reading to find out what is coming up in the CBS soap opera. The Young and the Restless spoilers, Lily Winter's heartbreaking return. YNR spoilers for Thursday, March 14th reveal that Lily Winters, Crystal Khalil, is back. However, Lily thought she would be surprising Daniel. As Lily mentioned, she was the one surprised by interrupting a family meal between Daniel, Heather Stevens, Vale Bloom, and Lucy Romalotti, Lily Brooks O'Brien. After Daniel confessed to sleeping with Heather, Lily was furious and sickened. It is teased that Lily will be a bit different after she comes back. It's not clear if the actress was referring to that change being sparked by her daughter's crisis. It's possible that Daniel's confession is what causes these changes. It might not actually be about the betrayal itself, but Daniel name-dropping Devin Hamilton, Bryden James. Clearly, Daniel did this to take some of the blame and guilt off of himself. However, the fact that Devin knew and didn't say a word to Lily could jeopardize the siblings' relationship. The Young and the Restless spoilers for Thursday, March 14th reveal that Ashley will keep sending Tucker mixed signals. Tucker is rattled and confused by Ashley. That's because Ashley is herself sometimes, but in other instances, it's the alter personality acting out. YNR spoilers, Thursday, March 14th. On Thursday, March 14th, Abby will struggle to keep the peace. It sounds like Abby could get involved in the heated debate between Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, and Devin. After all, Chance Chancellor, Connor Floyd, got sick of it, but we're not sure about him confiding to Nate Hastings, Sean Dominic. Of course, Nate does have a dicey past, especially at Chancellor Winters. Perhaps Chance's frustration will give Nate an opportunity to fully and completely redeem himself. As for the Newman family, Jordan, Colin Zank, is still alive but locked in the prison meant for Victor Newman, Eric Braden, and Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott. Just how long until Jordan finds a way out of there? Which storyline are you looking forward to the most on Thursday, March 14th? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. Remember to keep watching the soap on CBS or Paramount Plus to find out what happens next. The sun barely crept over the horizon, casting an early morning glow over Genoa City. At the Abbott mansion, the day began with the usual hustle and bustle, but there was an underlying tension that everyone could feel. Abby's tug-of-war. Abby Newman was at her breaking point. Balancing her professional ambitions with the chaos in her personal life was becoming more difficult by the day. Ever since she had taken over Newman Enterprises' daily operations, the pressure had been relentless. Victor was breathing down her neck, ensuring that every move she made aligned with his vision for the company. But it wasn't just work that was weighing on Abby. At the center of Abby's turmoil was her relationship with Devin Hamilton. The couple had been through so much together, but lately, things hadn't been the same. Devin was preoccupied with his music label and his ever-growing responsibilities at Chancellor Winters. Meanwhile, Abby found herself increasingly drawn to her work at Newman. The once strong connection between them now felt like a tug-of-war, each pulling in different directions. On this particular Thursday, Abby's phone buzzed incessantly as she tried to prepare for a board meeting. A text from Devin flashed on the screen, "We need to talk." The weight of those words hung over her like a dark cloud. She knew this conversation was inevitable, but it didn't make it any easier. Later that day, Abby met Devin at Crimson Lights, a neutral ground where they could talk without the distractions of work or family. As they sat across from each other, the tension was palpable. Devin didn't waste time getting to the point. Abby, I've been thinking a lot about us, Devon began, his voice serious but calm. We've both been so focused on our careers that we've lost sight of what's important, our relationship. Abby sighed, knowing he was right. Devon, I love you, but I'm not sure how we fix this. Our lives are going in different directions, and I don't know if we can pull them back together. Devon reached across the table and took her hand. I don't want to lose you, Abby. But we need to make some changes if we're going to make this work. As the conversation continued, it became clear that this was a make-or-break moment for them. Both knew that sacrifices would have to be made, but the question remained, who was willing to give up more? Ashley's mixed signals. While Abby dealt with her relationship woes, her mother, Ashley Abbott, was caught in a dilemma of her own. After returning to Genoa City, Ashley had been trying to re-establish her role within the Abbott family and Jabot. But things were far from smooth sailing. Ashley had always been fiercely independent, carving out her path in the business world. However, her complicated history with her brother Jack made it difficult for her to navigate her place within the family business. Jack wanted her back at Jabot, but their past power struggles made it hard for Ashley to fully trust him. On top of that, Ashley had been receiving mixed signals from Tucker McCall, a man who always seemed to know how to get under her skin. They had a long history, filled with both passion and pain, and now Tucker was back in her life, stirring up old feelings. Earlier in the week, Ashley had run into Tucker at Society, where he was charming and attentive. He'd made it clear that he still had feelings for her, but Ashley wasn't sure if she could trust his intentions. Was he truly interested in rekindling their romance, or was this just another one of his manipulative games? As Thursday unfolded, Ashley found herself at Jabot, sitting in the office she once called her own. Jack knocked on the door and walked in, a hopeful smile on his face. Ashley, I've been thinking about our conversation the other day, Jack began. I really believe we can work together again, like old times. Jabot needs you, and I want us to rebuild this company together. Ashley looked at her brother, her emotions conflicted. On one hand, she missed being a part of Jabot, but on the other, she wasn't sure she wanted to dive back into the murky waters of family business dynamics. And then there was Tucker. Could she really focus on work with him back in the picture? Jack, I appreciate you saying that, Ashley replied cautiously. But I'm not sure if I'm ready to come back full-time. There's a lot I need to think about. Jack nodded, understanding but disappointed. Take your time, Ashley. Just know that the door is always open. As Jack left the office, Ashley leaned back in her chair, her thoughts swirling. She couldn't deny the pull she felt toward both Jabot and Tucker, but she knew she needed to tread carefully.